Okay, so hello everyone. Good morning, good evening. So this is Katsushiro from NTT. We would like to explain the document created by RIM task force. First, so I would like to thank all the members of the working group who contributed to the creation of this document. The logos of the companies that participate in the RIM task force activity and contributed to the create of the documents listed in this slide. Today, on behalf of the members, Klebashi-san from NTT, and I would like to introduce the document of RIM for CPS area management security use case created by the RIM task force. So before going to the description of the contents of this document, I would like to briefly introduce the position of the RIM task force in the IOWN Global Forum. I will explain the figure on the left. The IOWN Global Forum has a variety of task force activity under the use case working group and the technology working group. The members of the IOWN Global Forum are expected to accelerate the development and commercial use of the IOWN Global Forum architecture and technology in relatively a short period of time. To achieve this goal, the RIM task force is a joint effort of the use case working group and the technology working group. The purpose of its activity is to develop and evaluate a reference implementation model that enable activity to IOWN use cases. So the activity of the RIM task force are unique compared to the action of other consortium and organization. Look at the figure on the right. I'm coding the overall activity of the RIM task force. As the co-coordinator of the RIM of CPS area management, Katsu-san from Oracle and CM-san from Red Hat is talking the leading. In addition, from the 2022 activities, Inoue-san from NTT, Sakai-san from Mitsubishi Chemical as the co-coordinator for CPS industry management, and Kuno-san from Sony as the coordinator for entertainment, leading each use cases. So next, I would like to explain the activity of the RIM task force and position of the document created by the RIM task force. So the activity of the RIM task force are to develop the benchmark model for selected use cases and to develop reference implementation model for that benchmark model. After that, the reference implementation model is evaluated. If any technical issue found during the evaluation process, the RIM task force will work with the responsible technical task force to resolve the technical issue. The result will be incorporated into the reference implementation model, which will become the new reference implementation model. And this way, the reference implementation model will be repeatedly evaluated, improved. In this document presented, we have chosen CPS area management security as a specific use cases. For that use cases, we developed a benchmark model, which is described in chapter 2 and chapter 3 of the document. In chapter 2, we describe the reference case that make up the benchmark model. And we also describe the metric and evaluation method used to evaluate the RIM. So we also describe in chapter 3 the end-to-end data flow that is important for developing RIM. So then, based on the benchmark model, we developed a reference integration model. This is described in detail in Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 of our documents. The evaluation will be a proof of concept as an activity of the RM task force in 2022. So, okay, now let's talk about the benchmark model. The benchmark model as defined the RM document consists of two parts. One is the reference case. The reference case defines the specific condition of the target use case and evaluate the implementation model by measuring a selected metric under the specified requirements. In this document, a security area management security use case is elaborated and described as guarding services system. In this guarding service system, the video stream data from many surveillance camera and the point data from LiDAR sensor continuously analyzed by AI to detect it and respond to criminal activity and incidents quickly. The number of camera and LiDAR sensor is assumed to be 1,000 per monitoring area. The second is metrics and evaluation methods. In this document, we have defined metrics and evaluation method for evaluation of guarding service system. The evaluation metrics are power consumption and system costs, and the evaluation method is assumed to be implemented by proof of concept.